A common question that I get from most clients when we're signing them up and starting their claim is, how long is it going to take my case to settle? It depends on the case. I mean, it really does. It can take anywhere from 6 weeks to over 2 years. Often the complexity of the case changes that. There's just a number of variables. Say that you have a clear-cut liability case where there's a rear ender and the defendant admitted that they're at fault. You went to the hospital, you sustained pretty significant injuries, and you've got $40,000 in medical bills, and the defendant only has $30,000 in medical. Well, we can usually collect those medical bills and submit them for a Stowers demand within about 6 weeks and have your check within about 4 weeks after that. If your case is not a serious injury case and you need to go to treatment, then you may have to treat for 4 or 6 weeks. I mean, I've got some clients that have been treating for a year because of that. And we obviously can't resolve your case until you're done with treatment. Once you're done with treatment, though, we do begin the process of collecting medical bills and records and compiling them into a demand for the insurance company to review. Sometimes these medical providers aren't too quick with providing us the records and bills, and from the time that you're done treating, it can actually take a couple of months just to get everything. And we want to make sure that we have everything for your claim, because it's the only time that the insurance company is going to make a full evaluation unless we file suit later. So in that regard, we collect all the medical bills and records, we send them, we give the insurance company a deadline of about 2 to 3 weeks to review the medical bills and record and make us an offer on this case. We then begin the negotiation process. The key to a successful negotiation is to be patient. If we're constantly pestering the insurance company, make us an offer, they're going to think that you want to settle your case too quickly and just want to take a small value on it. So patience is the key, and I always tell clients that. Let's wait, let them make a move, because we don't want to seem too eager. A lot of cases, I'd say 60–70% of my cases get resolved pre-lit, meaning that we do not have to file suit against them. If we do have to file suit, then you're probably looking at least another year before your case is resolved. Once we file suit, it'll be against the person who caused the wreck or the company involved. The insurance company for that person will hire them a lawyer, and that lawyer will file an answer on behalf of their insured. We will exchange written discovery, and that takes a couple of months. All the lawyers seem to have, extremely busy schedules, and so it'll take another couple of months before your deposition is taken and the defendant's deposition is taken. And then there'll be another month or two while the parties review all the information. At that point, we will then go to mediation, which is a fancy word for a formal settlement conference, where we go into one room and the defense goes into another, and we start at an astronomically high number and they start out at an astronomically low number, and we go back and forth and hopefully get the case resolved. But that's 6 months, 9 months into the process. That is, however, our best bet at getting the case resolved. If it doesn't resolve at that point, then you're looking more like we're going to trial, which is probably still another 3 months from the end of mediation. Now, in most jurisdictions, you're not what's called specially set for trial. So just because you're set for trial on January 15th, 2019, doesn't mean that you'll go that day. There could be that there are 5 other cases that are older than you. So we prepare and we think we're going to trial, but the day before at 3 p.m., court calls us and says, never mind, you're not going in January, you've been reset to May. Well, we just added 3 months to the timeline. Sometimes this happens more than once where you're reset for trial. So it is a lengthy process, especially if suit is filed. Now, when it comes to trial, I'd say only about 7% of my cases do go. And I could speak ad nauseum about the factors that go into whether your case goes to trial, but ultimately it kind of depends on what you're looking for and how much the insurance company is willing to spend. As always, if you got any questions about your case, you can call me at the office at 817-820-0100, or you can fill out a free case evaluation form online at warriorsforjustice.com.